What's up, guys? Sekapoko here, bringing you in the One Piece Treasure Cruise news. For this, we're going over some of the really cool things coming out on the Japanese version in the next couple of weeks. The first thing we're going to be going over is the new list of events coming out first from the 20th all the way through the 4th. We're going to be going over Coliseum Diamante coming out on the 22nd of March, and of course the new LRR Bonney that's going to be dropping on the 17th all the way through the 24th on the Japanese version. And of course, everything we're going to be going over today is going to be listed in the description below, so if you do want to just get the written version of what we're talking about today, make sure you just click the link at the bottom there. And of course, big shout out to Koalasan, WorstGeneration, and everybody else on the One Piece Treasure Cruise Reddit crew who do these translations and help us out by getting all the information for us. So of course, thank you guys so much. We really do appreciate it. So without further ado, let's just jump right into it. So the first thing we're going to be going over is going to be the next wave of events is coming out starting on the 20th of March all the way through the 4th of April. The first thing is we're going to get a whole set of Chopperman missions that are going to be geared toward adventures for story mode, and it's going to help out a lot of new players to start out the game. Clearing one story mode island is going to get into a rainbow gem, and up to 30 story mode adventures, you actually have to get 5 rainbow gems if you clear enough story modes. Now, it's going to be either story or extra island, so you don't actually have to get a story mode done here. You're going to be able to do extra island as well. So if you're really hoping to just not do story mode at all, you can do it that way. But seeing how this is kind of a new player event, if you are trying to get friend points along with it, you would do 30 30 adventures in story mode and be able to get up to 14,000 friend points, which could be useful if you are trying to get friend point pulls done, which may be the next thing. Is going to be a Fortnite Twitter event starting on the 24th of March, going through the 31st of March. A Twitter poll is going to be held on the 16th through the 19th, and the winner of the poll is going to be returning Fortnite from the 24th through the 31st. So starting tonight, as I'm recording this video, you are able to vote on this, and the winner is going to be the winner of the poll is going to be returning Fortnite from either the Koala Fortnite, the Kid Fortnite, the Apu Fortnite, or the Shirahoshi Fortnite. Whatever you want to do, the link is going to be in the description below. So if you do want to click that, you'll be able to click it right away and get to the link right away to make your vote. There is also a Coliseum Twitter event. I don't know why they're doing so many Twitter events, but they're just doing Twitter events nowadays. I don't know. It's just a thing. I don't know. Another Twitter poll is going to be held from the 19th through the 21st, and the winner of the Twitter poll is going to be a Coliseum on the 28th through the 3rd. And the same thing is the poll reached more than 5,000 votes. We're actually going to get 10 Forbidden Tomes, so that's really nice. We're actually going to get 4 Almighty Manuals if we actually get 5,000 votes on the previous one for the Fortnites. So we're going to get a ton of rewards by just getting these done. So regardless of what you guys are going to do, if you're on the Japanese version, they're probably going to get voted out the wazoo already, just because of how easy it is for people to get tweets out there. So it's probably not going to be a problem. We're just going to get 10 Forbidden Tomes and 4 Almighty Manuals for free. So that's nice. The poll is between Coliseum Kairos, Coliseum Shiryu, Coliseum Briny World, and Coliseum Danchin Jiao. My vote is going to probably be for Coliseum Shiryu, just because I want to do some more teams for that. I might do Coliseum Briny World because I want to get some limit breaks down for that. I don't know. One of the two. That's probably what I'll vote for. Next thing in the news is we're going to have the Cotton Candy Island going to be coming out on the 20th through the 21st. It's going to just be a +1 LaCrap Island, so I'm probably going to skip this one because I don't want to do an island that costs 40 stamina for just plus 10 candies. That sounds like crap to me. I don't want to do that. We are also going to get half stamina story islands coming out from the 20th all the way through the 4th of April coming out. All story islands will have half stamina throughout perfect time, so these Chopperman missions for the 2,000 friend points. So it just poorly punctuated. It just I don't know why there's no period after the throughout. We'll also have choose your own Princess Turtle times on the 24th through the 28th, allowing you to pick the Strength, Dex, Quick, Int, or Psi Princess Turtle times on the respective days to give you the nice chance to get lots of XP for all your characters. Also, if you do need berries, it's a great way to get berries because Princess Turtles do sell for 500,000 berries each. So if you are going to be hard up on berries, you can do that, or you can run the Berry Island, whatever you want to do. So you're going to have specific color Evolver Islands coming out. The first one's going to be a Rainbow Evolver Island on the 20th all the way through the 26th. And you're going to have specific Evolver Islands all the way through. So these are the islands where you get a gem for clearing them, and you also get lots of Evolvers throughout, so that's really nice. Each day is going to have one type of Evolver, except of course the Rainbow Evolver Day, which will have every single type plus Rainbow Evolvers. There's also going to be a Shanks and Makino special island that's being teased that's never been seen before on the 27th through, looks like the 5th. And there's no details here, as you can see. It just has a picture of Shanks and Makino, And there's just a pirate level XP times 2, and they're going to drop info at a later date, but it's just happening on the 27th. It'll probably come out like 2 or 3 days before, and we'll be able to know everything as it comes out. Also, a permanent story point pool increase, so the amount of characters is going to be increased, and the characters that you can get out of friend play pools is permanently increased. So the pool of story characters will now include up to the Noah's Ark. Before it was only up to Thriller Bark, so you can actually get any of the story mode characters up through the Noah's Ark. So you can get that story mode Hody, which in my opinion is either the best or second best story mode character in the entire game. So definitely a good character. If you're not aware, he is a 1.75 powerhouse booster and has I think 4 sockets or 5 sockets, and he has a very high attack stat. So definitely a great unit to have in your arsenal if you do need a powerhouse type booster. And he's a quick shooter powerhouse, so that's nice too. We're also going to get the Spandam Berry Island. That's going to be coming out on the 24th and the 24th through the 25th, and as well as the 31st through the 1st. There is no details on this whatsoever. It's just going to be a buttload of berries, it looks like. I don't really know much about the Spandam Island. I think we only have gotten the Tenderia B2 Island, but this is a nice way for all of us to get berries because, of course, I'm going to be really low on berries after this treasure mode. I personally have used over 20 million berries this treasure mode, so it's a lot. I definitely need to farm some berry cave at some point. We're also going to have Elder Turtle Beach coming out. Going to be running up to 3 turns per day on the Strength Dex, Quick, Int, and Psi versions. It's going to be from the 31st all the way through the 4th, so you can run this anytime you want, anytime 3 times per day. We're also going to have Skill Up from the 28th through the 1st. So right now we're on the 15th, so it's going to be 2 weeks from today. So you're going to have Skill Up for 3 days, just like last time, this time. So it's pretty much the same every single time. And then in between, we're also going to have Super Success from the 23rd through the 27th, just like it's alternating every so often. So we can just get Super Success, Skill Up, Super Success, Skill Up over and over and over again. And the last thing, of course, is we are getting a daily login gem every single day. The next bit of news, of course, is going to be the brand new Kai Coliseum Diamante, which is going to be coming out. And I'm actually pretty interested about this because the original Coliseum Diamante was really crappy. But this Kai Coliseum Diamante interests me, so I'm hoping they actually fixed a lot of the problems that they had with him because his original abilities were really, really bad. And I'm hoping they actually make him really good. So we'll see how it goes. So he's going to be a free spirit driven and powerhouse Kai Coliseum, which is really nice because the free spirit class has just gotten a lot better. Driven just became one of the #1 classes, if not the #1 class, depending on how you look at it. And powerhouse is either the #1 or #2 class, depending on what team you lie in. Coliseum Diamante is going to count as an ally you can rely on in the next treasure map, which is great. Of course, we have no invasions just after these Kai Coliseum runs, just like every other Kai Coliseum. And of course, we're going to have the Master, Ultimate, and Challenge difficulties, just like every single Kai Coliseum. The Master difficulty can be run as many times as you want per day. It's just it's a downgraded version of this. It's the 40 stamina version, I believe, or 30 stamina version, depending on which Kai Coliseum. And you're able to run this as many times as you want if you just need the unit. The ultimate difficulty maybe can run up to 7 times per day, which are going to be the class-restricted versions. It's going to be the Free Spirit version, the Driven version, the Powerhouse version. So the Free Spirit one can be run 7 times per day, the Driven one can be run 7 times, and the Powerhouse one can be run another 7 times per day, totaling of 21 runs per day that you can do for the Coliseum for a guaranteed drop. The challenge difficulty can only be cleared a total of 3 times, and you can only use, of course, characters that are 50 costs or less, and there are no continues. You can get luxury rewards like the 50 cotton candies, the almighty manuals, and a feast for beating it. So you get a lot of cool stuff for beating it every time. And of course, there are going to be certain characters that are boosted in Kai Coliseums, and we're going to go over those as well. We don't know too much about Kai Coliseum Diamante. I might get to it at a later date. We'll see. But we do know the boosted units for this new Kai Coliseum, which can be Limited Rare Bonney, Limited Rare Cavendish, Version 2 Marco, Impel Down Bon Clay, Treasure Map Whitebeard, suck a dick for all y'all who didn't farm him or didn't farm him this time. German 60 Vinspoke Chichi, yes, I finally pulled him. Treasure Map Zoro and Sanji dual unit, nice. Coliseum X-Ray Kai, why is he becoming useful again? I don't understand, he sucks, but he's useful here, I guess. And Raid Bartolomeo. So I'm guessing there's going to be some kind of block or T&D mechanic that you're just going to shuffle orbs on because of the Kai X-Ray here, but who knows. For the Free Spirit version, Young Doflamingo will give you an attack and orb boost that will last a long turn, and Impel Down 2 last a long amount of turns, and Impel Down Mr. 2 is recommended for that. So if you don't know what Impel Down Mr. 2 or Bon Clay does, he removes all positive buffs from your team. It is the only character that does that in the entire game that is not Legend Cavendish or Treasure Mode Cavendish. Young Doflamingo will also remind your top and middle row characters. On Diamante stage, you're going to shuffle orbs into block or bomb orbs, and Diamante will also lower your chain multiplier coefficient, so V2 Marco is supposed to be there to solve that problem, and Diamante will also seal the specials of your team, so limited rare recruit Bonney is recommended to get rid of the special seal, as she perfectly counters his mechanics. I don't want to pull for that unit. For the driven version, we're going to see Young Doflamingo. He's going to change his type to quick and will seal the special of your entire team. Treasure Mode, Zoro and Sanji is a dual unit that is recommended. I'm guessing that Zoro Sanji is going to be available here because he is a fighter powerhouse and a slasher driven unit, I think. And so you can use him on both versions if you wanted to, which is kind of cool. And on the Diamante station, you have a resilience buff for 1 turn, and Raid Doflamingo is used to counter that and as a defense reducer combined with Rare Recruit Cavendish for recommended burst. So I'm guessing using Dex recommended. Why are you using Rare Recruit Cavendish? Oh, he's boosted. Oops. On the powerhouse version, Young Doflamingo is a lock or chain multiplier for a long amount of turns, and so it's on the stage. So before entering his room, it is recommended to use a multi-turn chain locker like German 66 then Smokey Chichi. If you don't know, that's an older mechanic. What you do is you pop the German 66 special on turn 3 before you enter room 4, so that when you go into room 4, that makes it so that the chain lock does not happen because you already have a chain lock on you. It's an older way of getting around mechanics that isn't really used too much today, but is possible to do. Young Doflamingo will shuffle your orbs to empty or block or bomb orbs, and Kai is recommended for you, the Orb Manipulator, to be the last hitter. Hey, I called that. Shot called that. Nice. On Diamante stage, all fodder surrounding him will become will come with a multi-combo hit barrier, and Treasure Mode Whitebeard is recommended because he goes through barriers. Wave crew through barriers, guys. Told you it's good. Also on Diamante stage, there will be a restriction on how many specials you can use per turn. So you're probably going to use TM Whitebeard, and you're going to use him either first or second because he's going to give you an orb boost because there is either immunity or not, and he's also going to be a type boost himself because he does provide that because you can use them as special himself. So that's great. We don't know too much about the challenge difficulty yet, or it's still being translated, so I might try to add that at a later date. So for the 50 stamina version for Doflamingo, we're going to see the Free Spirit version is going to give us a Free Spirit book, and we're also going to get more Free Spirit books from Driven, and we're going to get guaranteed books, a gold book out of the Free Spirit version and silver books out of the Driven and Powerhouse version at the final for the Amount of Fear. So you're going to see a total of 6 silver books and 1 gold book for completing all of the runs for 50 stamina. Don't know too much about the 0 stamina rewards besides that you're going to get for clearing 3 runs, you're going to get 10 gems, and of course you're going to get the Memorial Toki Roost, which is a 5 million meat, I believe, as well as a Princess Turtle, so that's nice. The news we're talking about is the limited rare recruit Jewelry Bonney Baron, which is going to be dropping on the 17th, which will be right after the treasure mode is over through the 24th. Now on this Suga Fest, or this side banner, limited rare recruit banner, we're going to see only Free Spirit, Powerhouse, and Driven units are available. If you pull limited rare recruit Bonney, she's going to come at max level with max special and max sockets, so that's pretty nice. And if you pull her unevolved, she's going to come with bind, silence, damage reduction, and auto heal. I mean, I guess that's Despair, but that's fine. I guess she's 4 sockets if she's unevolved. That's good. For limited rare recruit Bonney, to talk about her stats and what she does, she's going to be a Free Spirit captain that's going to be boosting the attack of Free Spirit characters by 2.25, and she's also going to boost attack by 3.25 if you have a Recovery Orb. For Free Spirit characters, we'll treat Recovery Orbs as beneficial, so you don't even have to worry about bringing a Zunisha type character or bringing in the V2 Marco, which does have that Recovery Orb beneficial enabled already. But you can do both, I guess, if you want to, because that makes Tandem beneficial too. And it'll also slightly increase the appearance rate of Recovery Orbs, which is really interesting because that's the same kind of mechanic that Enel has and the same wording that Legend Enel had. So you should see about the same appearance rate on limited rare recruit Bonney as far as meat orbs as you would on Legend Enel, so that is actually a decent meat orb rate, so I'm hoping it actually happens as well. Also going to drastically reduce the recovery of your entire crew, which is kind of annoying because you're getting meat orbs. It's a character that gives meat orbs but does not have good recovery. I don't know how often it's going to happen, but her special doesn't have anything to do with meat orbs, so that kind of sucks. So for stage, her special is going to reduce 10 terms of bind, paralysis, and reduce 5 turns of special seal, recovery down, and blindness. She's also going to heal 50 times her character's recovery and change block bomb orbs into recovery orbs. So that's kind of cool how it changes block and bomb into recovery, and that would be really useful for like Koalasan and Pedro, because that would change all block and bomb orbs into recovery orbs. So if you got block or bomb orbs, you could actually just switch them over, so that'd be nice. It would be a really, really cool thing to see there. She has a Sailor ability that's going to reduce 3 turns of special seal on herself, which is kind of a TS Nami-esque mechanic, allowing you to remove special silence on your team after being silenced. For the actual banner, we're going to see that they're going to have a 3 multis are going to be awesome on the banner. The first multiple is going to be discounted at 30 gems, but you can't get silvers on this, so it's not going to be an all gold one. The second multiple is going to be a guaranteed limited rarity character after the second multi and the third multi. So if you want to pull 2 limited rarity characters, you can actually do so in 3 multis, so that's really great, and those are guaranteed. So that are available on this banner, that's actually a really good thing. So these characters are like legend tiers, so that's really good. But when we're looking at the banner on all the characters that are available, LRR Bonney, who's okay, WorstGeneration, which is pretty darn good as a chain locker, but he does get power creep later on. Log Kid, which is a 2-time striker booster, which is decent, but now we have other characters that are better, like Boa Sisters, etc. Limited Rare Recruit Raw, which was good at the time, but now it's not really that good because he's only a 1.5 times color affinity booster for slashers and really doesn't provide too much to the team besides that. Limited Rare Recruit Rouge, who is total shit and everybody hates him. Time Skip Kobe, which is amazing. That is Limited Rare Recruit Toby. I don't know why it's saying Time Skip Kobe, but okay. Limited Rare Recruit Leo, who is also amazing, really, really good unit. Limited Rare Recruit Kizaru, who's arguably the worst Limited Rare Recruit in the entire game. Limited Rare Recruit Fisher Tiger, who's pretty good, and I actually am missing him as well. And Marine Fortikainu, who's also very amazing. He does a wave clear style mechanic and gives a 2 times orb boost for driven characters. Very, very good unit. And of course, Limited Brand New World, who is a total shitbag, and I hate him so much. We also have rate up units, which is going to be V2 Sugar, as well as German 66 Ichiji. Why is Ichiji rated up on every fucking banner? What the hell? And 20th anniversary Sanji, as well as Garp V2. Now that I have him, I see them on every freaking banner now. Alright guys, well that's going to do it for this episode of One Piece Treasure Cruise News. My name is Sekapoko. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys did enjoy the video, make sure you smack the like button down below, as well as the subscribe button down below, so we get lots of support on the channel, and of course, keep channel growing. If you guys do want to get notifications on all my videos, make sure you hit the bell notification right next to it so you get notifications every time I drop a video. Have a great rest of the day, guys. Peace.